After Spawn goes out to hunt a hidden vampire and finds a 20-year-old girl trapped in his basement, Spawn quickly touches her head and at the same moment watches the young woman's entire life before his eyes, discovering that she had once been a kind and smiling girl before unfortunately being kidnapped 4 years ago by that vampire, who dragged her into an old van by brute force and started constantly abusing her every single day like a monster ever since. And now being extremely angry at that vampire, Spawn decides that just killing that guy would not be enough and ends up planning a game to do with that monster. Spawn then tells the girl that he was sorry, and after making sure she was safe, he quickly goes back to the vampire, beats him up, and immediately chains the criminal on a wall, leaving him there alone for approximately 5 days. And after Spawn eventually shows up again, he actually frees the vampire, now offering him a simple choice: stay there and be devoured alive by an army of insects, or try to escape through a narrow opening that Spawn left in the walls nearby. The vampire then runs to go through the opening, and even though he becomes desperate seeing that that option was a torture of spikes, with a lot of effort and pain, he manages to go through it, even though he ends up with his body completely deformed. Spawn then receives the vampire on the other side, and after saying that he looked horrible, Al offers him another choice: stay there and be devoured alive by hungry dogs, or pick up the key on the ground that he just threw and go back through the spiked opening once again to open the exit door on the other side. But even though the vampire chooses to go through the spikes again, Spawn releases the 2 dogs and even those insects to go after him anyway, and lets the vampire die there in the worst way possible.